My name is Rian Fauji from STKIP Setiabudi Rangkas Bitung 2020. Local wisdom of rice harvest in Citorek Indigenous communities. Introduction. Local wisdom is value system and way of life of particular community in interacting with its environment, namely social and moral values that exist in the community associated with social interaction and nature balancing. Local wisdom can be understood as ideas, values, local view wisely, full of wisdom, good values embedded and valued by certain communities members. Thus, local wisdom must be interpreted as spirit that continues to live in the communities. Culture is way of life that is developed and shared by a group of people passed down from generation to generation. Besides, local wisdom can also be symbol and symbolic interaction that comes from interaction between people and element of local wisdom. Through symbols, people will think more and recognizing meaning wisely. Furthermore, local wisdom can also be interpreted as the communities has its own culture. A small communities a production system, research management, art system, and knowledge and learning system, justice system, self-government, and economic system run by each family and community. Research methodology. In scientific study, to solve problems it's very necessary to have research method to determine the success of the study. The method is used in the research is using qualitative method. The qualitative method is often called naturalistic because the research is conducted in natural condition, natural setting, or it also called the ethnographic method because it is often used research in the field of anthropology and culture. Qualitative researchers rely on informants to provide in-depth responses to questions about how they deal or understand their experiences. By doing humanistic and interpretive approach, it is effective to get understanding in information on data to support research. Discussion. There are procedures for cultivating rice fields that have existed from long ago, which start from the Tangtu rice field. It also can be interpreted as traditional rice field of Kasepuhan Citorek. The cultivation of this Tangtu rice field is carried out by the indigenous community that is organized by Jaro Adat. Through the headmen to work together and the results are used for the activities or customary needs. Before commencement of the cultivation of paddy field, the Kasepuhan discussion is conducted regarding and the right time to start asup leweng, cultivation of rice field and dry rice field, gardening or other farming. It is packaged with seren tahun, 20 years. Traditional leaders through can be seen as unit that is motivated by community. External forces, ancestors, and internal process, traditional leaders. Activities. Ngagalengan mopong, macul nyangkul, nyologan, musyawarah tiba bini, tebar sebar, cabut, tandur, ngoyos satu, ngaramet, babad, ngoyos dua, mapag pare bekah, mipit, dibuat panen padi, ngalantai, moe, ngunya, rengkong, asup leit, nganyaran, badamian, seren tahun. Conclusion. Farming is Citorek still use local wisdom in which every planting or price have tradition that and all communities must follow these rules. The tradition still carried out by Citorek community is the planting of local rice which continue to use traditional tools and followed by all the people there. Citorek community farming is dominated by local rice planting with crop period of 1 year and all activities start only one Monday. This was done because based on the custom of the Citorek community which is still being implemented. The role of the farming system is still regulated by tradition from planting to harvest. The system is still trust and rushed by them. Food security in the Kasepuhan Citorek area is very different from other regions. The value that have been adopted by the indigenous village community are not only related to the socio-cultural aspect, but also interacted with other aspects such as the economic system, the environment, and so on. Thank you.